Hello, good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody is doing okay. Welcome back to which is a new beginning of Policy Council meeting. It's with great sadness that I would like to say that I would not be seeking re-election for a second term as Policy Council chairperson. My work schedule has changed, and as a result of that, I will be unable to meet my obligations and give the commitment that I've so been doing in the past year to the policy council chair to policy council. Okay, as the chairperson, I have enjoyed a wonderful and a tremendously successful year dealing with the folks in Brooklyn and in Queens. It was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. And for that, I am totally and gratefully, gratefully thankful. You know, that's a double negative. My wife is an English teacher, but I'm just very thankful. You know, to be very honest with you. I would just like to, give a special shout out to Miss Joan Reed, who was so instrumental in letting me know that Troy, try and, see if you could, be able to make some change in your community by participating in Policy Council. And it was a wonderful thing. I thank you for that. I would just like to give a special shout out to Miss Desiree Friesen. Your leadership is impeccable. My interactions with you, like, it was always a pleasure to see you. Okay, I was always excited because it's like I told you before, I love your brain. Like, I love your wit. Like, you're sharp. Okay, and that's something that I extremely appreciate in anybody. Like, I'm a nerd at heart, so I like people who are good with numbers and could get information off the top of their head like that. So thank you for supporting me throughout this journey. I would like to give a special shout out to Miss Catherine Bionis, my co-chair. Thank you for supporting me along this journey, and all the other policy council folks that were there with me, from Mara Bell, to Mr. Jesus Franco, who is no longer with us. I just want to say thank you guys for this wonderful opportunity. I'll just take another minute or so to just reflect on, my experience at Policy Council. I was elected on October 10, 2018 as Policy Council chairperson. And the reason why I remember that date so clearly is because I was going through a time in my life of many ups and downs, in terms of finance, job situation, and, I didn't necessarily know what my place was in life. It was like one of those funny period in my life, and Policy Council gave me a level of stability and a level of influence that let me know that, listen, I haven't lost my edge. And if anyone knows me personally, you know that I'm a pursuer of excellence, and if I'm not doing excellent work, or I'm not feeling that I'm in a position of excellence, I feel off balance. So Policy Council was that thing that really allowed me to look and do bigger and better things for myself, both personally and professionally. So for that, I'm extremely grateful. I also was able to meet some wonderful people there. I met Vernell. Yes, Vernell is part of, is part of my daughter's school, but at one point in time, our relationship wasn't as close until I became president of Policy Council. So, our leadership, or advice and stuff like that made me a better leader for Policy Council. So for that, I'm extremely thankful. Okay. Finally, I would just like to say, folks, please, I beg of you, continue to do the good work that you have been doing, are going to be doing, and will be doing. It's important because, like I said before, when I got elected in 2018, that the work that we do affects the future generation. Okay, it takes a village to raise a child, and if we are doing our part in rearing and taking care of the present generation, it's almost impossible that the future will be negative. Okay, what we do now matters. Okay, be it you might be in the office, like Miss Felicia Grandy, going out into the fields and doing different stuff. You might just be the person that's just writing grants for Catholic Charities. Whatever it is that you do, just know that your work impacts the daily lives of these families and ultimately the children. Okay, and the ultimate goal of that is so that we could have a bigger, brighter, and better future. So for that, I would just like to say thank you, Catholic Charities. Thank you, Miss Frison. Thank you, Miss Reed. Okay, and thank you all of the wonderful people at Catholic Charities for, doing the good work that you have done. And finally, but not least, I would just like to say thank you to Miss Janice McLean, who has a site where my daughter attends. The work that she's doing there is tremendous, and for that, I'm thankful too. Okay, so sorry for being so thankful, but as you guys know, this is my personality. I appreciate the things that are given to me. I don't take anything that I have in life for granted, because 2018 really truly taught me that everything that you have can be taken away in an instant. It's that real. And as I go forth in life, I'm never going to take anything for granted. That's one lesson I would impart on, the folks there. Don't take what you have in life for granted, because it can be taken away in an instant. Okay? So, thank you guys. Just know that this is not goodbye forever. Okay? You have my email address. If you guys need anything, please don't be afraid to reach out. Whenever there's the meeting, if I could come, I certainly will. It's 9:00 and I'm still in my office right now. So, my work schedule is insane. So whatever it is that I could do, I certainly will. Okay. And I always tell people the same line. The worst thing that I could ever tell you is that I can't do it. Right. So just reach out, and, I will continue to do my best in whatever capacity I can at my local site to continue the great work that Catholic Charities is doing. Continue the great work that Miss Reed, Miss McLean, and all the other wonderful folks at Catholic Charities are doing. I will continue to do it in whatever capacity. If it's just that I have an hour and I could call somebody and say, listen, this is what's going on, please come through and support us and support whatever is going on in early childhood education. Whatever I could do, I will continue to do. This is not goodbye. It's just, just a new chapter in life, or a new transition. So thank you guys again, and have a wonderful meeting. I tried to keep it short, but I'm a thankful guy. Bye guys. Take care of yourself.